Night News on Osbc television. My name is Motsurayo Ayegbayo. Governor Ademola Adeleke has accused the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun of executing lawlessness and colluding with the opposition to enforce legality in the state local government areas. Speaking during a meeting with British High Commissioner John Baxter in his office, Governor Adeleke condemned the forceful takeover of local government secretariats, allegedly backed by Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola. He warned that such action is a threat to democracy. Governor's Office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has the details.
The unfolding political crisis in Osun State is not just a political governance issue, it is a test to Nigerians' democratic resilience and the integrity of its institutions. Receiving the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Johnny Baxter, Governor Ademola Adeleke strongly accused the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, of undermining democracy by felicitating the forceful takeover of local government secretariats by opposition elements. According to the governor, this situation raises fundamental questions about the neutrality of law enforcement agencies in Nigeria, adding that if security agencies, who should be the custodians of public order, are seen to be taking side in political conflict, it erodes public trust and sets a dangerous precedent for future elections and governance at all levels.
They want to cause chaos. That is why I'm shouting to the international community to please speak up. Look at, there's what they call fact check. You will fact check it. If we have to send you all the details of the conjournment to my essay, you will send it to them immediately and let them read it. Let your legal department invite the legal department of Nigeria, they will interpret it, and then you make your press conference with what you make.
The governor further warned that such actions undermines peace and stability.
As a governor, I want peace in my state. My state has been very peaceful. So I'm glad that despite of what you are hearing about the crisis, you still come over here to see what is going on and everything. And I can assure you, Osun State is really moving forward in terms of infrastructure and dimension. We go in interland. We go interland, make sure that, because without the fixing of all the roads, there can be no development. We are building bridges in Ife. It has never been so good as the cradle of Yoruba land.
In his remarks, the British High Commissioner, Mr. Johnny Baxter, who led the diplomatic delegation, emphasized the importance of upholding democratic values and ensuring neutrality in governance. He cautioned that law enforcement agencies must remain impartial. It is vital that institutions operate within the framework of the law to sustain democracy and development. He further reiterated the United Kingdom's commitment to good governance and respect for the rule of law, stressing that Nigeria is a crucial partner for the United Kingdom, encouraging all stakeholders to adhere to democratic principles, foster dialogue, and maintain peace. Meanwhile, it is the belief of all that the upcoming local government elections will be a defining moment. If conducted transparently, they could restore public confidence and the democratic process. However, if marred by violence, irregularities, or further allegations of federal interference, they could deepen political tensions, not just in Osun State, but across the country. It has been Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting.
While the State House of Assembly has called on the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun to take decisive action against the alleged illegal occupants of local government secretariats in the state, Speaker of the House, Honorable Adewale Egbedun, made a call during a press conference where he condemned the forceful takeover of secretariats by the sacked APC officials. Parliamentary reporter Oluwatosin Oladokun reports.
Right Honorable Adewale Egbedun, who was flanked by his colleagues at the World Press Conference, chronically highlighted the alleged unlawful and forceful takeover of local government council by members of All Progressive Congress (APC) and strongly condemned it.
It is with a deep sense of responsibility that the Osun State House of Assembly addresses the people of our dear state and the global community regarding the recent unlawful development in our local government administration. Over the past few days, Osun State has witnessed an unprecedented escalation of political tension, threats to law and order, and a blatant disregard for the rule of law. This crisis stems from a coordinated illegal attempt to forcefully seize control of our local government councils by individuals who have no legal or constitutional right to those offices.
Right Honorable Egbedo stated that the act is a direct attack on democratic institutions, a violation of the rule of law, and threat to public peace. He said the Federal High Court had declared the local government election conducted on October 15, 2022 as unconstitutional, null and void, adding that despite the judgment, APC members have resorted to self-help and brute force to occupy government offices, which led to the loss of lives and destruction of property.
The Osun State House of Assembly strongly condemns this act of lawlessness and impunity. We want to make it abundantly clear that this state will not succumb to political banditry and unconstitutional actions. Every individual found guilty of orchestrating or participating in this lawless takeover will be brought to book and held accountable under the full weight of the law.
Egbedo, on behalf of the state parliament, therefore called on the security operatives to take immediate action to protect government institutions and ensure that those responsible for this act of illegality are prosecuted accordingly. He also demanded that the Nigerian police uphold its constitutional duty to maintain law and order without bias or compromise. Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo urged the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to ensure decisive action is taken by immediately fixing the alleged illegal occupants, arrest and prosecute those involved, and as well as hold accountable any police officers who facilitated or failed to prevent the illegal act.
The position of the Osun State House of Assembly will strongly denounce any form of lawlessness, violence, or forceful occupation of government institutions under any guise. We affirm that the Federal High Court's judgment remain binding and must be respected by all parties until set aside by a competent court. We call on security agencies to take immediate and decisive action to protect government institutions and ensure that those responsible for this act of illegality are prosecuted.
According to him, oncoming local government election scheduled for February 22, 2025 is sacrosanct, thereby call on the eligible voters in the state to come out en masse and exercise their democratic rights, just as he enjoyed the security operatives to maintain law and order before, during, and after the election. Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo also called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to intervene immediately in order to prevent further chaos, emphasizing that this level of political lawlessness should not be happening in the Southwest or Nigeria as a whole.
The Osun State House of Assembly is not unaware of the close relationship between Alhaji Gboyega Oyetola, the former governor of Osun State, and the current Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, and the Inspector General of Police. However, while personal relationship may exist, the security of Osun State must never be sacrificed on the altar of friendship at the expense of the rule of law. No individual, no matter how highly placed, should manipulate security agencies to serve political interests at the expense of peace and stability. The police must not allow themselves to become a tool for political subjugation or a shield for those violating the law. The responsibility of the Nigerian police force is to serve and protect all Nigerians, not to take sides in political disputes. The people of Osun State demand and deserve fairness, impartiality, and professionalism from the security agencies.
Oluwatosin Oladokun, Osbc News.
Similarly, an elder statesman and member of PDP Board of Trustees, Dr. Oluwalabi, has condemned the tragic loss of lives and destruction of properties that accompanied the recent attempt to forcefully take over the local government secretariat in Osun State. In a statement signed by the elder statesman and made available to Osbc News, he decried the ugly incident, noting that the unrest is alien to the character of the state. He recalled the earlier warning to political actors across party lines by Governor Ademola Adeleke, calling for a string of actions that may jeopardize the peace and stability of the state. He added that politics should not erode collective humanity. Dr. Alabi maintained that it is unacceptable for any individual or group to attempt to forcefully impose their will through violence, added that any grievance should be addressed through legal framework and not by brute force, while stating that the people of Osun have made their voices heard through democratic processes. A clear expression of the people's mandate. The elder statesman maintained that the peace and stability of the state should not be compromised, adding that any party or individual who believes they can popular support should take their case to the courts rather than resorting to violence in a bid to hijack power through the back door. Dr. Alabi urged the law enforcement agencies to act decisively to prevent further violence, stating that the people of Osun and development can thrive. And that ends the state news on Osbc television. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.